Okay, now you guys do, man. Cool, cool. Yeah, get up the old bone necro. That's right, I'm level 41. I think I'm level 41. Okay. Get my Grim Shield on now. Okay. Who has the Grimmy? We know who has the fucking Grim Shield now. Oh, he probably does have it on. I think he does. My beautiful fist of heaven, Father. It's like waist. It's above waist high, dude. I bring my TV up to the fucking ceiling almost. Come on! Go get him! Go get Daddy! Silly puppy. Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter what really happens. Sorry, just talking to myself about something. The most common thing I like to do, every once in a while, I like to just chit-chat and go, I got something to brainstorm myself with, I'll brainstorm myself with. Will my bow necro be as strong as my Fist of Heaven's paladin when it comes down to damaging? For demons and undead, absolutely not. Not even close. I hate making ladder characters. I know people have all those cheap ass strand farms and that. They're making like uber super duper fucking people and that. I'm just like, eh. Play the game like it's intended to play, please. Every time people like sit there and like they sit there and they'll play games. And they're like, oh, the new thing came out. It makes you, like, uberly fucking powerful and that. Even more stronger than what you already are. You know, you probably have, like, all the Breath of Dying. You probably have, like, the best shit. Ubers you could beat very easily with, like, almost every character. These are old, active Blizzard accounts. Dude, these people have been playing Diablo for the last, like, 15 years. Or, say, the last 10 years. Their accounts just went over to the new gen. That's all it was. That's why you had enormous... Like, if I had my new gen account now, yeah, I would have a lot of fucking stuff. I have all my Sojas, I have everything, but the whole point of this game is to go through it. And play through it. Enjoy it. Love it. Push through levitations. Yay, more resistance. I mean, that's how I think about it anyway. It's like every time I play like EverQuest now, I like start all the way back over from scratch. Because like building your characters up does take fucking forever. That's the whole point of the game. That's what the experience is. I might get back on there. I don't know. I do like EverQuest a lot. I think EverQuest is a really good game. They fucked it up a lot. I'd probably create a Shadow Knight, create an Alchemist, you know, get a Blacksmith, get an Armorsmith, which would be Mass K, and then I get make a Wizard, because I like Wizards, or a Necro, whatever, which one, doesn't matter. I make an Alchemist, or say make like a Scout, make an Alchemist, how about that? Then the next one I can get up is my Scout. Then I make a Jeweler, and that's half your gear right there. You have one main person that gathers. That's normally how it goes. Then every time you get up a level, get up your gathering. I mean, you ain't gonna be like godly strong, but just getting all that armor and jeweler on at first is gonna make you a lot stronger. I know they changed a lot of things in EverQuest to where you are legendary items are actually rather good. Instead of being crappy and crummy, they changed that. They made it more potent, which is cool. Because back then, legendary gear sucked. Like, if you grind, say if you like, I mean, you have to pay the 15 a month or whatever, how much it is, so you can be able to rearrange your AP and XP. And Josh, you get up a lot more levels if you put your XP on full, and you'll jump up really quick. You'll get into the 40s and 50s rather quick. I know different than Diablo. I get into like the 50s and 60s, and that's really fucking easy. Especially go through quest line that you do all the quests you can do. Man, that was a good game when it was owned by fucking a fucking different company. Now it's owned by this greedy ass company, man. It sucks now. I was thinking about getting on WoW, but WoW's a little bit more different. I'm thinking about doing WoW Classic because I do like WoW. I haven't played it in a long time. I haven't really got too far into it, but and I might stick with just Diablo 4. Diablo 4 has all the same characters. Yeah, they have Assassin, Necro, they have all the same fucking characters. They're probably trying to do the same exact thing. The story's gonna be great. I think I think the Lilith story's gonna be fucking amazing though. And she's right, I mean, she's a demon. She's the demon, well, technically she's the mother of all demons. She's the one that produced all the demons themselves, I guess. I don't know how she crapped them out of her vagina. She ain't that big. Got like dirty old crapping out of her vagina right now. Maybe you think about it, you know, if someone could live for millions, say like thousands and thousands of years, and you were a woman, you were always in your prime, like always at like, or looking like you were 20 years old now, your body was like it was 20 years old now, you could have an enormous amount of babies. And then you were pretty much immortal too. You couldn't die in a way with simple like, you know, having like kids and that. Dude, you probably could have thousands of kids. You know, if you live for thousands and thousands of years. I mean, what else do you have besides getting laid all the damn time? I mean, dead serious. And what else do you have to do other than getting porked all the damn time? You got nothing else to do. Oh, that was you? I was wondering who that was that talked to me. I forgot your name. Yeah, we can do some Vanguard zombies. I'll probably get back on there a little bit today. Yeah, I've always liked more players on Vanguard zombies. It makes it more interesting. If you like playing it, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be amazing. I mean, I'm sure you're pretty decent at it, because it's not... Yeah, I saw your message. Yeah, I saw your message in that. I just didn't get to it in time, because when I'm streaming that, I get preoccupied. I can't see notifications. I gotta take off the notification thing, so it doesn't, like, get in between the game and that. Because there's some people that invite me throughout the whole entire day, and sometimes I'll have, like, chat going off, I have, like, group discussion bullshit. I don't even know who the fuck these people even are. Just random people. There you go. Yeah, more people the better. That'd be fun. That's the whole point of it. You know, I would like to get more people in that. Because Matt's been playing with me quite a bit. So if we can get him on that, that'd be nice. Get 3 players going. It'd be kind of fun. Start leveling up all our guns together and shit. It'd be a lot easier with more people. Because with 2 people, it's hard. I mean, you gotta be on guard. Especially if you're just playing the normal zombie mode. Because one of them goes back to the old zombie mode where you just get waves after wave. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's the original zombie mode. Where you have to, like, you know, bash people until you can't bash them no more kind of thing. All that sucks about that mode is it's hard to, like, you gotta find where everything's at. Which I got a good point where everything's almost at for the most part. Yeah, you gotta know where things are at. I mean, if you played a lot more than I have, I only played it like maybe like 3 times. But yeah, you gotta save up your money in that. You don't open up all the things. You find out how to get to the dig site. So you can get your pack-a-punch. So I think everyone could share opening up stuff. Because I think you only need 3,000 to get there, or maybe 4,000 to get there, or something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. You gotta have a little bit of strategy now, because once you get your first pack of punch, you're pretty good until wave like 10 or something like that. Because the strengths are different. Like if you do the normal portal one, which is the original one they have on the game, the waves get up stronger faster. So like they level up a lot quicker. When you do just normal waves, they don't level up as fast. Like they don't get as much damage on them and defense on them too. Yeah, so what kind of gun do you like to use? Like my favorite gun's probably the combat shotgun and the what's it called? The NES, the NZ, whatever it's called, 41 or whatever it is. Because most of the guns kind of suck. Like SMGs are good because they got fast reload speed. So if you get a lot of good reload speed, SMGs are not bad. Not all the max are good unless you get a lot of ammo on them. So that's the light machine guns. Like you literally have to upgrade like the you have to upgrade the M9 or not the M9 the 50 cal machine gun. So you can get the 250 thing on it. So you have, I think it goes up to 500 or 300 or something. I think it is 500 because it doubles in mag size. Then that gun will be fucking amazing. Because that reload speed sucks. Good gun, that reload speed sucks. Cool rebel. It depends on how you want to play. Like, I use a combat shotgun if I'm going to be playing, like, pro level. That shotgun's literally astounding. Like, you get the 10-round magazine on there. It gets 3 times the bullets, goes up to 30 rounds. And it shoots rather fast, too. Man, you tear stuff up. Because you can get the Titan barrel thing on it. It tightens up that barrel so you can be able to penetrate through lots of people in that from decent range. Man, I got the wave 20 by myself. It was hard. No, it's level 48. Okay. It was tough. I couldn't get everything I wanted to get, though. Because it's so quick. Like, you have to be on guard. You have to wait till you get, like, the last 2 zombies. And you have to literally, like, shoot their legs off or do something to let them crawl so you can be able to get to your stuff. Yeah, we'll think of a strategy now. Melee weapons suck in that game. They're horrible. Your bash is so much better. Nice. I don't know why they made melee weapons so crappy in that game. Kind of blows my mind. I guess because they be OP, but they have like a whole bunch of cool ass weapons you can use, but they suck. Unless you can pack a punch them and get more speed. Cause like your bash hits really fucking quick. Like you can bash through like multiple zombies in an instant. Now I want to play it. I might use a different gun. I try to use double barrel. Double barrel's kind of crappy too. I think I'd say I really like the double barrel that much. How long can you play for, Skelly? You still on? I don't think I even have you. Oh, you are on. Oh, you're playing Modern Warfare right now, okay. Okay. Then we got that magic damage reduction, Jesus Christ. 13 at 26. I'm gonna lose some money. I gotta get some charms on. X2, oh, it's not like that one. Yeah, they can make the melee weapons quick. The melee weapons would be really fun to use. They make them so fucking... They make them slow on purpose because the damage is so high. It's really stupid. And 55 is going to be a big level for me, man. There's a crazy level in here. And magic damage absorption's fucking beautiful. And Bone Spear is amazing for this. This class might be a lot stronger than I think. Let's see what my Bone Spear's at. 800 and something. This has to be over 200. Almost 200. Man, I can't wait to play zombies now. Zombies gonna be crazy. Gotta drink all my fucking pre-workout shit. Oh man, that stuff's kicking in really fucking good. I only barely drink a little bit of it. Oh, we're drinking too fast. Let's talk about that. Whoa. Maybe some chest workouts. Get these fuckers in here. Cleaned the shit out of my room yesterday. Well, today morning. Got this cool new shark vacuum. I think my dad got it. Thing's really good. It's got a lot of suck power to it. I'm about to clean the fuck out of my room. There's so much crap in my room. It's just so dusty that. Back in clean, I had to wash out my my Bowflex things I have on the ground. They were dusty and that. And just some dragging in stuff from outside and all my shoes and shit. And just dust all together. I've had clean underneath my dresser. I would have fucking done that in like a year. It's been quite a few years. It was dusty as fuck. I mean, it's just so much smell gets collected with dust. So once I did that, I threw some Clorox wipes. I wiped underneath my dresser, wiped my dresser off and that. And it was pretty nice. Be amazed how much your room can smell better. I don't know, I like that your bone goes
I know.
poison color, green. Yeah, get this. This is actually really, really good. What's the enormous chance to block? That 45 of lightning and poison is like the main thing. 25 strength is really good. Defense is pretty good. I don't know about the rest of the set. The rest of the set kind of sucks. I don't know what else it gives me. I have to look at the whole set thing. Because I have a lot of it on my Bone Necro. And it gives you like fireball and shit. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, basically what it does, it's supposed to make you into those ghost lords. Or the ghoul lords or whatever they're called. That's what it's supposed to do. I have no fucking waypoints. Well, looks like I'm throwing all the way back over and just run through it again. So yeah, I'll go on my I pretty much got the full set, but the full set kind of sucks. Yeah. Like training Google gloves, the casting speed's amazing. I would probably take that and actually use that. The armor, I can't say really care about the armor or not. Yeah. Oh, he has that one. That's actually really good. Yeah. The damage against demons and that's actually really good. And it's 2 skill too. 1 to defensive arrow, which is pointless. Okay. Let's think. I thought he had a triangular armor on. Does he? He should. No. 1 to curses, which is trash. Unless it's lower resist, but yeah, I'm gonna take the triangle gloves. Does he have stuff? I have so many fucking necros. I always produce an enormous amount of necros. I don't know why, but I do. Spear of Honor. I was thinking about making that into a hell mode. See how much damage that goes up to. I don't know if that'd be any good. I ain't got anything. I just got part tucked. And then claws are fat as fuck. Look how big they are. Like short swords. It's crazy. That's my ass blaster. He's my lightning source or lightning. Paladin. Yeah, he's gonna be the one running around once I get Infinity on. Because Infinity already knocks, it knocks 45 to 55% of electric or lightning resistance down. And count the Ura too, which I think that Ura knocks down 100% or something like that. I go around and shock the shit out of people. And possibly do cows pretty easy once you get enough skills. Possibly. There it is. Okay. Yeah, Bone Spirit does enormous amount of damage. It's good to use for bosses. So once you get attached to a boss, the spirits never stop hitting them. So that'd be good for magic finding. Tell you about the Bone Knocker, he has a piercing, which you can pierce through people. He has like, you know, a powerhouse in it, which is Bone Spirit, and then he has an AoE hit, which is Teeth. And once you get them all into the 30s and that, it becomes enormously fucking powerful. And he has protection with Bone Wall and Bone Armor. Bone Knocker kind of has almost everything. As long as you got good casting speed, Teeth is very, very good. That's why I don't care if I sacrifice a little bit of mana for more casting speed. I do need to get the Stone of Jordans though. Because I know Hell Mode's going to be a little of a tight squeeze. Wow, that stuff's really kicking in. Holy shit. That is astounding. Ooh. Okay, let's get the first chest exercise in. Because I'm feeling a pump going on. I'm going to rearrange my nuts. Do this really quick. I'll probably do about 5 sets. Let's go up in weight. You can start with 25 and end at like 45. It's always a good thing to get that pump in, especially if it's the chest, because a lot of people, even myself, don't have big chest muscles. A lot of people don't, or a big back. Woo! Do some stretching. Having a really nice toned chest gets that full physique of the shoulders. That makes you look more masculine. And if you go up all the way, you always hit the tricep too, so that's always a good thing. Do a little lightweight. Try to use as many of these as I can. Whole point of exercising, especially if you're a streamer and that, keeps your blood pumping, makes you more focused. Because everyone's got unpotential energy inside of them that they don't really use that much. Especially if you're just sitting there. You're not activating your muscles that much after like hours and hours of sitting. Shoulders in there. There we go. Oh man, that feels good. Whew. Man, it helps out a lot. I know people believe exercising that much. Because they see, oh, it's pointless, you know. But when you live for, you know, multiple decades now, say like myself, exercising becomes kind of a hobby. And it's beneficial too. You know, if you sit there all day and you're just like, you know, uncomfortable with yourself, you don't like yourself, you know, because your hobbies are pretty much done for, you don't really do anything, which I know a lot of people don't. Back then we didn't have video games and that. Back then we were running around doing all kinds of things. I think what happened is we lose sight of where we used to be at. This is why we see weaker children, we see weaker people, mentally weaker, physically weaker, you name it. Not working hard, depending on the variation of what you do. Now, I don't think it's all about making money 100%. I talk about money is everything. Money is everything. In our world, that you have to give in to what's real, and money is real. Money is a real concept. Everyone needs it to survive. The more you have, the better off you are. The more you have at the end of your life, the more your children or your nephews or your nieces are going to have. That's how people look at it. A grimoire. What was that? That's a little one. I use that for my poison aggro when I make one. And that's the kind of thing that everyone has to look at. Now, it depends on what you want to do. What is the legacy of a human being? You know. Oh, it is 2 necro skills. Casting speed, mana, flee. Not better than that. Not even close. That's a lower level, isn't it? 28, never mind, it's not. No, my spirit's better. And like, that's how we have to look at, you know, our legacy. Most people don't have a legacy anymore. They're done for. And that's why a lot of people just have, you know, just say, no, I'll just have kids and my kids will be that. A huge possibility, yeah. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but like getting married and having children delays your life by 10 years, if not more. So if you're a 30-year-old man, you get married to, say, the youngest you get married by like a 23-year-old. So you got your life together and that, all of a sudden you get married. You're still going to be working. But is your progress at work going to be better or worse? Depending on how the woman that you're with, and that if the woman understands your work is, very important to you, and that, it's not even about the damn money, and that you make money no matter what. That's how I think about work. I'm making money just to work. I'm not making money to socialize. I'm not making money to stuff. I socialize and have fun because life is better when you do that in that way. The biggest thing is no one looks like that. People look at it like, oh, I work because of the money. No, the money comes in because you're working. I work because I'm entertained by my job. I like being around the people I'm with. I enjoy it. That's the reason why we go to work every day. If you want to just go to work because you want to get paid in that, eventually you're going to find someone that you're going to like. You're going to find someone that you get close to. You're going to find a friend. You're going to find someone you can conversate with. It's never about the fucking damn money. It's about who you conversate with. It's about who you... Why does it always come down to that? Every single time we go to work, we always find someone. You can never work alone. You get to sit there and be like, oh, I'm just going to work and fuck everybody else because I got to worry about my family or worry about myself and that. Eventually someone's going to come in and someone's going to break it. Someone's going to be like, oh, hey, how you doing that? Like, I really don't want to talk. I'm too busy working. Eventually, you loosen up. When you're sitting down eating lunch by yourself and that or whatever that might be. And all of a sudden, the person asks you the same question and you're all like, oh, well, I'm just chilling now, Can't wait for work to be done so I can go home and take nice hot showers. And yeah, same here. Y'all have something in common. Because everyone works. No matter what you do. Just being out of the house and being in a place that you don't typically want to be at. Well, why not make yourself want to be there? Make yourself enjoy it. Well, I was sitting there doing an hour and a half worth of fucking dishes, burning my fucking hands, which I occasionally do because the water's hot as hell. It's over 100 degrees. It's about 100-something degrees. No, I burn myself. A slight burn is nothing serious, just a little bit of hot on my hand. My left hand's my hot hand. I grab plates with his hand. I spray. I normally get my hand hot. And my right hand can't handle the hotness at all. It's extremely hot. So the nerves in my left hand are more dull to heat, where I don't feel it as much, and more or less my skin's more tougher on my left side. But I enjoy my work. I enjoy the aspect of being around people. I've always been a customer service person, and say that's my gig. I've always liked it. So when you see someone wants you to change and say, oh, you gotta be like this, you gotta be like this, you gotta be like this. I know a lot of people say stuff and that, oh, you make more money doing this, you make more money doing that. I say, well, I can make more money sitting there, being on the street corner if I wanted to. That's not the point. The point that I'm getting at is what I like to do. There's plenty of people that have lots of money and they're in restaurant businesses. They become managers, they become higher people and that. Because if they work in a business for so long, if you've been there for multiple years, you see the changes, and then all of a sudden, they're like, well, fuck it, you know everything here. Here's a promotion, and all of a sudden your money doubles, which can happen pretty damn easily, actually. Because in my mind, now that I talked to one of the managers about it, it's never been about the management that you're trying to succeed with the GM. I say, fuck the GM. If the GM ain't the best, that GM doesn't pay you. The company pays you. The owner pays you. The GM's owned by the owner. They have a multi-million-dollar owner. Dude has millions and millions of dollars. He bought up a whole bunch of franchises of Denny's. And dude makes a lot of money. He has a lot of money. He was smart. That's what happens when you have a lot of money. You eventually buy stuff, and then that makes you money. And then the return investment could be great. After the first, you might be down the first, year or so. And all of a sudden, you're going to make more profit. But for him to buy all these franchises, dude has probably has, 50, 60, probably has, over $100 million, if not more. Now, to be invest and, he supposedly bought, a whole bunch of them. And he's been buying stuff for a while now. He's been buying out franchises and that because you can buy out. And that's amazing. And he's willing to give raises and that based upon people's, staying and loyalty, which is how it should be. The most big companies don't do that. They keep you at pay, stay, and they don't want you to make any more money than what you do. And so, what it comes down to now, if our store does better, good people, like the manager I have now, is willing to talk to someone and give us raises. That's a good company. That's a good manager. That's a good, our GM don't care. She's greedy. She don't give a flying fuck, evidently. I don't know much about her in general, but it seems like she don't care. That's massive greediness, and that's trending. I get paid all this money, and I always want more. Stop spending so much money. So you can choose to spend money, or you can choose to save money. There's people that make a lot less than you that probably have more money than you because they don't spend on stupid shit. The luxury of life is not about having a bunch of objects that mean absolutely nothing to you. Like the most poorest person, so to speak, materialistically, can have the most money and have a great lifestyle. The one that doesn't, supposedly doesn't have the luxury or doesn't care about, say, like for myself, I'll go for myself. I don't care about driving cars. I know I can walk around. You know what walking's going to do? Walking's going to enable me to stay healthier longer than people my age. No one my age fucking walks. I doubt they walk even a mile a day unless they're at work. Most everybody sit at work all day or stand up all day. They don't actually walk, a mile or two a day. That thrills my body. It makes my body like, okay, you're doing more what normal people do, kind of thing. Not that the body looks at it like that, but wouldn't that be amazing? No. I do it because I have to. There you go. And when you have to do something, your body engages with it automatically. So when you put excitement with work, saying I have to go to work, saying no, I do have to go to work, but I'm going to enjoy work today. I'm going to walk around, put a smile on my face, I'm going to enjoy work. I make more money that way. I make more tips that way. Then I'm going to use my, cardiovascular strength that most people probably don't have because most people barely do anything. Since I walk all the time, my body's already in tune to moving around a lot. So bam, I already had that little step above everybody my age. And that's how it is. And there's some people that are just like me. Some people still work out every day. There's some people that still do cardio every day. There's some people that still lift weights every day. There's some people that always do something. And it becomes amazing. It comes hand down astounding. People say, oh, when you're in your prime, when you're in your 20s now, once you get 30 now, you're kind of fucked, kind of thing. And people say that stuff a lot. I hear some dumb fucks on YouTube who are like, 30 is too late to do that. How about we be positive about it? How about we say, past happens, try to move forward. So remember, we're biological. As biological creatures, we can decrease or increase everything that we have until a certain age. So we can decrease the fat or increase the fat, depending on who we are. That's it. So when people sit there and they try to say, really bogus ass shit, and say, well, you can't do nothing at your age and that, you could say, well, sometimes maturity doesn't hit people until they're in their 30s. You're out of high school. So the first 3 or 4 years out of high school, now most people do the same stupid shit. And they do. They worry about getting laid, they worry about drinking, they worry about getting a good job. But do they really actually mature after high school? Not many people do. I know that for a fact. So I've seen people that were like a year younger than me get out of high school and that, and you know, one of the guys came in. He probably had some issues in that he had to deal with, in that parent issues or whatever it is. But I seen him. He had a big ass styrofoam cup. It's like filled with vodka and whiskey or whatever the fuck it was. And dude was plastered out of his ass. This is when I was working at Wendy's. Dude was plastered out of his mind. He looked like shit. His face was all sunken in. And the reason why I say I changed my mindset to believe in our creator and to believe in the flat earth thing, because that's what changed my mind altogether. That's what developed me to be a better person. I was down the line of basically just saying fuck, you know, screw humanity type thing and that. The beautiful thing is, we have so much freedom as humans that we forget who we are as human race altogether. To separate us by Asian culture, cool, that's a culture. You know, African American culture, Middle Eastern culture, European culture, and then you got America. America's a mix of everything, so we're kind of fucked the way it is. Ain't gonna lie, you know, that's why we have so much bullshit going on, because we can just pinpoint and make a bunch of shit up and say, you're racist, you're sexist. Canada, Mexico, and even like South America, that they all have massive cultures. They all treat everybody pretty much the same. American culture is very mixed, and we tend to be our own world, basically. Which is true. We have our own world. We have enormous, you know, of everything. There's so many different cultures in our world, and that's ridiculous. Yay. 200? Yay, 200. And like, I don't think people really truly understand that. Yeah, these guys have magic, a little bit of magic immunity. That's okay. I think they got 50%. Yeah, it looks like they got 50%. That's why I'd rather do cows with him. Yeah, I need to get teleport so I can get his ass away. But yeah, that's why when I started doing that stuff and that, I really started to see the excitement in my life start coming back. And it's not about globe Earth or flat Earth. It's about exciting things that could be possible. And I think a lot of people don't understand that excitement goes down really quickly. And when you're a child, you're excited over everything. But that same shit is always the same crap. Nothing new develops. You know, they talk about plants and that, they talk about all this crap and that, like, oh, there's another Earth planet out there and that, and they say, oh, we found it by using mathematical bullshit and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, if that was 100% true, why don't we colonize Mars? And it's 2023, guys. It's 2023. It blows my mind. Hasn't happened yet. The moon's right next to us. Why can't we do it? That's what kind of blows my mind. That's all that wishful thinking bullshit. Why do people believe in it so much? Because it makes your imagination go wild. And if you believe in something that you can't understand, that's what belief is. You can understand certain beliefs, but if you don't understand what you're believing in, even you say about like 10% of it, you might believe, have actual proof of it or whatever it is. Then yeah, that becomes a problem. Because in my mind, that I used to think about, when I was 28 years old, not that long ago. Now I think about it, I'm just like, I don't see it like that anymore. And my life changed. I love flat Earth theory, man. I love to look at it from that perspective. I love to see a different way of looking at life and that. I love it. It's amazing. It's fun. I like to look at the stars and that and see that they don't move. That they're just plateaued around us. How much people want to hate on it? And that's like, why are you going to hate on something? Because it's stupid. Well, what is stupid? Stupid's the advocate of not wanting to learn. That's what stupid is. If it's something new and there's evidence of it, then that means that you are the one that's dumb. If you don't want to learn it, you choose to disagree with it because you believe. I don't want to believe anymore. I want to know. I want to know what's out there. I want to know how great our life is. I want to know what the Creator has made for us. I want to know that God is on our side 100% and that people are trying to be stupid, ignorant people and be satanic as hell. Hollywood's one of them. Oh, everyone that promotes Hollywood is almost all mainstream media. And the normal people that say are very religious and that believe in God and that they believe in the gospel and that, or even the Muslims that believe in the Quran and that, the Quran and our Bible, Christian Bible, are almost the same damn thing. There's basically nothing really different besides names and maybe a couple different ways they talk about things that most times it's pretty similar. They say that, even back then, that there's not too much of a difference. But the main part of it, that, our world was created for us. And people say, oh, you're a Bible thumper. It's not about being a church Bible thumper. I tell people, go to church doesn't make you religious. Go to church makes you want to be forgiven. Because you think that God, because you go into a place that was made by man, that worships him, do you think that he's going to forgive you because you go into this place that's supposedly holy, but they're coming up all over the place? We are already holy. We are already divine by the note of him. So why go to church when you just talk directly towards him? So I was talking to a pastor guy about it. The dude came in and the dude wouldn't stop talking. He's like, oh, this and that about, he wanted me to write down everything about my woman and that, and what I want and that, and blah, 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 and that. It'll come true. It'll be given to you by, Jesus or whatever it is. I'm like, I've been doing that for over a decade now. I'm like, I'm trying to talk about, well, I believe something good's going to happen. If it does happen, it happens. I'm not going to, that's what it is. Stuff comes out of nowhere. It's like if I find a lucky penny on the ground, I walk that certain path, and that penny's right below me because I'm walking that path. I think of it being lucky. Why? Because I walked down that path. There was a reason why that I picked up that, that penny was there waiting for me. Because I like collecting change off the ground, because I find it very interesting from walking. It makes you a little bit extra, pennies and that. It makes you feel good, It's interesting. It is. I enjoy it. Sometimes if I have dime or quarter and that, I don't spend my tip money. I pick up a couple pennies every day, everything adds up to a certain amount. And it's interesting. I enjoy it. Because what's out of sight, out of mind makes you, it's not there. So I got a whole bunch of tip money, and it's just sitting there. I don't spend none of it. I'm looking like, oh my God, I'm going to buy me some new clothes and that with my tip money. I don't give a shit about clothes. I got clothes on. This It's still pretty damn new. I got this fucking 3 years ago. I don't need new shit. I don't need new shoes. I still got boots that the way I'm wearing, you know, and they work just fine. They'll last you for another 5 or 6 years. You have to buy shoes then I'll buy some new shoes. That's exactly what it is. That's how market people make more money off of your dumbasses, because that's what you guys like to do. And that's the nicest way of putting it, because I see it all the time. People sit there all like, "Oh, a new Nike shoe came out." You know it's not made. You know it's made from sweatshops in China, right? But to you, to normal people, they don't care because you're brainwashed by society and that's cool. You know, they're all made from like sweatshops. You know, that probably have like the worst of everything.
Good day.
Good day. And like,
Excellent. I've been.
you talk too damn much, old man. Like a piece of shit. But yeah, people don't. They don't care. They stop caring about humanity. They care about themselves. And the funny thing is, you are part of humanity, by the way. So you stop caring about yourself. You stop caring about all this stuff, and then guess what? You're part of humanity. You fucking idiot. You're a moron. Like, you literally are humanity's, like, last hope. And I fail to see that people are that fucking smart to understand certain things because they're most likely just really fucking stupid to begin with. They're so dumb. People are so dumb. 2 plus 2 is 5. And they're just like, oh my god, you're dragging down society again, guy. Can't count the fucking 5, people. That's fine. You do whatever you want to do.
I've heard.
I say life is great if you can sit there and count the 3. It's like I watch, there's this advertisement called PragerU. They walked around, and they always walk around like Los Angeles or Hollywood and that, because most Hollywood people, I guess, in Los Angeles, California, are rather dumb. Because their society's been so split up in them, I guess. And like, I'm just assuming. I don't really know 100% sure how dumb people are. You know, Hollywood's always had a lot of stupid people there. I call them all a bunch of dick-to-doos. But yeah, it's... People like to get upset about that stuff. But you know, they were talking to people out on the street and that about presidents and that they were talking to a bunch of people and that. And like, people are so dumb that they don't even like understand like politics at all. So what they'll do is they'll sit there and they'll talk about a president. So like, they talk to a person, and he's a black guy and that he's talking about what's your favorite president? He said Obama. I was like, why? Oh, he's a cool guy. What the fuck does that have to do with the president? I have no idea. He says, what do you think about Trump? Trump's a horrible person, but he did the best. He did better than Obama, though. Brain fart, like, well, you might have did good, and they started making up all these fantastic excuses, and it's like, dude, what the hell are you talking about, dude? Like, I don't give it. Here's my side of it. I don't care what people do in their own lives. If you're a good president, you can get your dick sucked by any girl you want. That's up to you. That's your own personal life. When people say, oh, presidents have to be like this, like that. No president was perfect. They all had whores on the side. They all do. Besides Biden, I don't think anyone wants to do anything with him, but people don't see that. And like it's always like phase. Like, yeah. And it's just like, are you guys kidding me? Bill Clinton was a damn good president. I admit that 100%. Dude was probably the best president we had since fucking Reagan.
This is fantastic. I wish I had time.
I find it really funny though.
Dimension.
Yo! Playing Modern Warfare, how's that going? That's cool, man. I haven't played Modern Warfare in a while. How far are you in zombies? Like, what's your favorite gun you like to use? I'm probably gonna get on after done beating this, I'm done beating this act. So I'll play around with some automatic guns or some SMGs and that. Fuck these stairs, I hate these damn stairs, they're so stupid. Yeah, because like the combat shotgun's probably the best gun. Combat shotgun's amazing. Oh, you like using sniper rifles? Virgo? That's the SMG. The quick fire SMG? Is that the one you're talking about? It's got like the Vex, or the Victor. The Victor, what's it called on Modern Warfare? Shoots enormous amount of bullets really quick. Oh yeah, that gun's pretty cool. It's a low caliber bullet, but shoots a lot of ammo. Yeah, zombie's a little bit different though. Like zombie, you need massive damage output. Like the guns kind of don't make sense. Like the light machine guns and that, they're 50 caliber guns or 45 caliber guns. The damage is really weak. So like you have to upgrade it so you can just deal more damage. So you have to look at all the stuff from that. Your damage output has to be Virgo, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Vector, that's what I was talking about, the Vector. Yeah, the Vector is it's an SMG. Yeah, Vector's really good, I like the Vector a lot. And the PPH. The PPH is one of the guns I do use. It shoots a lot of bullets and reloads rather quickly, that's why I like good reload speed. Yeah, gotta have quick reload speed. Especially playing zombies and that. You can always get a lot of ammo, as long as you can be able to kill them. Okay. Oh, let's grab it quick. That poison. Oh, go a good way. Yeah, gotta do some chest exercises. Oh, oh. Go a little bit. First. Oh. 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 Woo! That felt good. Gotta crack open the window a little bit. Get a little hot in the room. Woo! Oh man. Oops. Oh man. Woo, baby. They never use a lot of sniper rifles and zombies. Let's get a really quick reload, like carbine rifle, because they do a lot of damage to that. Yeah. Yeah, I always like the carbine rifles a lot. But with zombies, that's a little bit different, though. Like Killing Floor, you got that quick aim, to where it always hits headshots. You kind of have it in you kind of have it in zombies if you get the right perk. That's the problem, is getting the right perk, because it's all random. Like the best perk I like to get is the melee perk. So once you get the first melee perk, you can go all the way to like wave like 5 or 6, maybe 7. You can still bash with one hit. And when you get the very last one, I think it does like 1,300 damage. Depends on what you're doing though. So if you're playing the portal zombie thing, it's a little bit easier. But if you're doing the what's it called? The normal zombie, the wave zombies, you have to be really precise on how you do that. Because it's better with 2 players, so you can have one person coasting zombies. And so you can be able to do your upgrades and that. Oh man. Because I noticed that when I was playing by myself, it is so hard to do upgrades. I would get all this money in that. And like I couldn't upgrade anything because I had to run around and try to keep myself alive. Well, at least with 2 players, you can coast like 2 zombies off for a little bit. Wait for people to upgrade that, because like you need regeneration, you need max health, you need movement speed. You don't need 100% movement speed. If you can get up to 5,000, just get like the first 3. Movement speed's great. You gotta have max health. 300 health helps out a lot. You gotta have max armor. You don't need max reloading speed. It's useful if you have like a heavy machine gun, then yeah. Like if you have just normal guns and that, you can just get like 2 of them and get the 2,500 one, and that's not really good enough. So just certain guns like the shotgun, that combat shotgun with a 10-round magazine reloads extremely quick. Even at first, it's a massively heavy ass reload. Shit's crazy. Combat shotgun's the best. Period. I like that gun a lot. It's really good. The the light machine guns and that. We're going down the guns and that. Light machine gun will probably be the what the fuck is it called? Or the B. Not the Barrett. I think it is. No, it is the Barrett. Because the bar is the big heavy assault rifle, which I don't like too much. I don't think it's that good of a gun. I used to like using the bar a lot when I was doing PvP. But I stopped using it because I didn't really care for a slow shot. Yeah, I got the wig from here. Yeah, I'm about to get on there in a little bit. Shit. Yeah, I'm about to get off this and get on. I did over an hour. I mean, as long as you mean everyone knows how to play zombies. You run around and you kill people. Yeah.
Good evening.
You kind of want to stay together. I always do the leader thing. I always try to say, okay, one person leads and the other person follows. People have a hard time with that because people like do their own bullshit and they end up dying and they end up crying and bitching and moaning about them dying. Like, well, it's because you're not sticking with the group. When someone runs, you run with them. Because you always want a leader, no matter what. Someone has to lead. And even if they do make mistakes, you only have one person that leads. Hold on, I'm going to start my other stream.